Welcome to Albion TV's live coverage of the 20v20 Crystal League. Join us for season-long coverage featuring the top 20v20 teams of Albion Online. Today is May 15th, 2021, and I am your host, the Shozen, and I am joined today by Robinhoodrs on the play-by-play and Bogul on the knobs and dials and levers. We are going to be watching level 6 20v20s today, and we already have 2 teams signed up. Yes, the Sun team that you know and love has already signed up for level 6, and they are joined by a mixed team featuring members of One Punch, Man, 1-1, Elevate, Menace, Guildzina, and Fax. Oh, Zoned Out as well. Robin, am I missing anybody?
I don't know, because that team is always a very mixed bag, but they always show up for the content, so it's good to see them back here again. Like you said, the level 6s today, so we've got a jam-packed next 4 hours, 5 hours of content here on Albion TV. We have the level 6s that are coming up in 8 minutes, and then once that's over and done with, we'll be switching over to the war report for an hour. Then after that's done, we'll be coming back in with more 20 versus 20s, level 4s and 5s. And then after all that's done, 5v5s with Lupac. So good luck to you two.
Yeah, it's going to be
because it's a very long drag.
What?
We also have
There's
quite a bit of content tomorrow too, Robin.
Yeah, we have the level 8 5v5s tomorrow, correct?
Yes, we do.
Oof.
And instead of an interview tomorrow, we'll be watching a battle royal sponsored by Conflict in memory of Fun Stealer.
Oh, wow. Oh, yeah, I seen that posted on the forums.
Yeah, tomorrow at 20 UTC. Do check out the show. We will be doing that event in his honor. He used to set them up for members of Albion about a year ago, and we had a blast doing them. And in order to send him off proper, his friends in Conflict wanted to make a cool event for him. And I think this is an awesome thing to do. So we will be there, and we'll be covering it live.
Yes, glorious. And I'll drop the link in the chat if you want to have more information on it. There is the link in the chat. You can read up. There are some good prizes in there. You know, some good fun to be had. And we shall see how the battle royale goes in memory of our good friend Fun Stealer.
Interestingly enough, I keep watching one of the 2 teams unsign up.
I think that happens when like people just like leave the area.
They're
zone. Probably grabbing stuff from the bank and switching stuff around. They still have 7 minutes to go, so you know we got some time. We may even have someone else sign up. I'm not sure, because last time didn't we have 2? I mean,
yeah, we did.
Two matches. Yeah,
we had 2 matches last time. Right now, we only have 1 team signed up. A second team keeps signing up and dropping. But like you said, do you think that's because they have people who keep going to the bank and they have to re-sign up over and over again?
Yeah. And I'm watching. I'm in Sun's team at the moment, and they just lost a player from their party UI. So you know, back and forth, back and forth.
All right, well, hopefully both these teams will be able to show up. I'm going to create a raffle in just a moment, and you guys can enter that. We will try to pull the raffle in the next 5 minutes if it does hit 40 people or more.
There you go. Exclamation point raffle in the chat. The raffle is live for your chance to win some gold codes ranging between 800 all the way up to 4,000 gold. So yeah, some nice little bit of silver up for grabs.
Yeah, we do have some good prizes.
How's the old season rankings looking?
Well,
I haven't actually checked, and oh, I just checked now.
It's very one-sided. That side would be Sun. Sun has spent the last month and a half just pulling away from Mudhouse. The early season was quite competitive, as it was a 3-way fight for first between Mudhouse, Black Order, and Sun. However, that all changed, didn't it?
Oh yes, it did. And Black Order, I think they've just sat pretty much at that spot. Like they haven't really shifted up much. Uh I just something just came up in our in our Discord chat. I was like, wait, what? Um I forgot what I was going with now. I just got completely thrown off by
I
Discord
think
chat.
I think Shozen's reading it too now, and he's like, "What?"
Yeah.
Sometimes we get whispers in the back of the show, and then everybody's like, I sometimes I don't get these jokes if they're like full on English weirdness.
Yeah, I don't understand the English either.
Let's focus on this show then. How about that?
Yeah, I'm not looking at Discord anymore.
Don't. It doesn't make any sense. I'm just we're gonna move on from Discord.
Yeah, the guy talking might be hungover from last night.
A little, maybe.
Yeah.
It is Lupac after all. I mean, he does. Did they ease restrictions over in Ireland?
I believe they did.
No, that would do it then. Yeah.
He'll be in Northern Ireland, and I think it falls under the same bracket as like the whole of the UK. I'm not sure though.
I wouldn't. Be careful. Be careful when you're saying where Ireland falls with the UK.
Northern Ireland, dude. Northern. Yes.
I read in the newspaper somewhere that your patriotic duty is to drink like 120 pints or something to
Yeah.
how to say, make up for the money you lost in the economy or something
Mhm,
per
mhm.
person.
Each person
Yes.
needs to drink 120 pints in the next 3 months in order to bring England back on track economic wise to deal with the pressures of Brexit. So getting drunk will be the way they handle that. As with most situations with the British, right?
Yep, 100%. I mean, the season ends here in 22 days, and that means we have some downtime in between for the seasoned break. So yeah, those pints will be drank. I will do my utmost civil duty to, stabilize our economy the best way I can, and that is by consuming a lot of beer.
Yep, it'll be the new Dunkirk, if you will. They'll call it Dun Drunk. They done
Yeah, I'm
drunk it
definitely
all up,
gonna need
boys.
saving,
We're
dude.
good.
Oh dear. Right.
You don't
under
even
2
need to
minutes
ask them generally. You
remaining.
just put the beer in the room, it's gone.
Yep. 2 minutes remaining until the match here kicks off, the level 6 20 versus 20. Do we have any other team signed up?
No, we have 2.
Alrighty.
Yeah, so everything is as it should be. We know what we're doing. Don't worry about it. All is as it should be.
We're fine. Everything's fine.
I hope you enjoy the banter. We have found that England is one of the few countries we are allowed to make fun of without any repercussions.
Yeah, no one cares over here.
Nobody really cares, yeah.
No.
Except for the Scottish. If you make fun of them now, you'll go to jail. Don't do it.
Yeah. Alrighty. I'm on MSSJ. We have Pandas 141 as our second tank for this
Well, I
Sun
have
team.
Loretra Blue as our second tank. Isn't he generally the other tank?
No, Pandas is the Hand of Justice.
And
believe.
Loretra Blue is the Staff of Balance.
Yeah, I'm not really a fan of starting as Staff of Balance. I hate
that
it.
staff. Okay.
Makes me sick. I was watching
it is.
I was watching Shekri's stream earlier today for the 5v5s, and that curse meta that's popped up, he is not a fan. Not a fan at all.
What does he not like about the curse meta?
I think there's a lot of things wrong with the curse meta. Yeah, he's a little bit worried that no change is going to come in before the off-season tournament. So yeah, that's his main worry at the moment. But here we go, MSSJ and the boys are zoning in. We're going to be kicking off the level 6 20 versus 20 here in the Crystal Realm. Overcharges have been popped. 8.2 gear, 7.3 is the gear setup on MSSJ.
Yes, they're taking quite a while to pop all their overcharges. Not a lot of coordination with that.
Pandas, on the other hand, in full 6.3 outstanding overcharge as well on the Hand of Justice. Sticking with MSSJ, the casuals, you know, why change something that's not broken, right? And they're going for the split here, southeast and northwest. And let's see what the pick comes in. Noob Slayer on the front line for the red team. Geminix there. So the usual, the big boys, they're all out and about. Noob Slayer just spinning to win at the moment, trying to find that pick. And Magic Trick gets bounced back actually by the Robe of Purity there. He is going to get targeted. He does find the heals though. Nice shutdown by MSSJ. The back and forth with the trades at the moment with the DPS. Look at these range DPS just free casting on Bokix up here, but he's going to start playing super aggressive soon. MSSJ backing him up. Nice little snare charge here. There comes the silence pool. Actually going to cancel that bloodletter coming up the staircase. Could have saved the Bokix there with that play. And it's going to be a pushback all the way up onto the staircase, allowing this blue team to hopefully get a pick and hopefully get that northwest cap as well. A nice opening here, and it's looking strong already for this blue team, and it's going to be point rotation in T-minus 45 seconds, and in favor of the blue team so far.
I don't know. Blue team might be losing the Eastern cap as Biggie X is alone in capping. I don't see anybody coming down to break it, and he's going to get it.
Yeah,
that's going red.
It's going to be a couple kills down there as well. So nice little comeback here for the red team, securing that point on the southeast side. Noob Slayer's trying to make his presence felt here on the choke point. Doesn't want to overcommit at the moment. Looks like it's just going to be a standoff here on the northwest side. So a wee back and forth, but I believe the action kicking off down on Pandas. They need to break through on that southeast side. Switching over to Pandas here for main POV for the second, as he's going to have to be the aggressive side. On the northwest side, they just have to play defensive and hold the choke. Pandas dropping that inertia ring. It's going to be a trade here. Derek slamming down his inertia ring as well. Both sides looking for something a little bit early on the Locust there for the red team, but so does the blue team pop it as well. So both defensives are down for each side. Pandas looking for that clump. He's going to find it. Judy Boots into the clump. Doesn't find any follow-up DPS though, unfortunately. And both sides dropping some range DPS. Not enough pressure, those getting applied for the time being. Both Locusts there burned once again, both at the same time. It's been a pretty even match so far. I mean, it's 2 kills apiece.
Yeah, I mean, this is really, really impressive, the amount of defenses that are up in time here. Usually we see a lot more kills than this, even this early on, between these two teams that are very familiar with each other. They have fought against each other dozens of times.
Yeah, and you get used to the play styles and stuff. Obviously, a little bit of a change with the meta change that happened mid-season there. But both sides, they're getting used to it. Mosef, though, with a Bridal Fury looking for that engagement. He's going to get clumped, but he's going to roll out of it just fine. He's going to be A-okay. But the return comes in. Armor of Valor popped there by Panda, shutting down some of that ranged DPS, and it's going to be a nice play. Defensive Locust as well down. It's just a standoff. Blue team, they don't have to overextend. They still have that northwest side, and they have center cap as well. But for the time being, Sun are looking pretty healthy.
Yeah, they're doing pretty well. They are holding back a little bit, trying to just hold point and get rotation here in just a moment.
Yeah, but oh wow, that was a massive engagement. Derek actually getting the final blow there on big damage on my ping. It's going to be a full pushback here. And they're not going to overextend though. And point rotation is going to be coming in here for the blue team in 5 seconds. It's going to be a 20-point ticker onto the scoreboard. Bringing in that gap down to an even playing field, 171 to 170.
There's an interesting battle in the middle for mid-cap right now. It's about a 4v4. 2 healers and a tank.
Yeah, I see that on my screen on MSSJ. For the time being, Pandas and the boys are trying to break through on the southeast side again. They got their man back. Nice armor pierce onto the front line, standing on that fire pool. Going to be applying some of those dot damages there to Pandas. He's going to be fine. He's looking for that engagement. Defensive Locust already burnt here into the Avalonian Hammer engagement. There comes the Phoenix rising from the ashes. The armor pierce comes in on Pandas as well. He pops his resist pot, and the defensive Locust is down, and the Robe of Purity there popped by the healer. The counter comes in. Mosef gets the armor pierce onto him. He's 1 bar of health. He's going to roll it. Gets the shield. Nice defensives there onto Mosef's. But Gandalf's overextended. He's going to get picked off. And it's going to be a nice counter play there by the red team. getting that pick
Yeah.
onto Gandalf. Very juicy play. Can they get a trade though? James looking very low in the back end, gets his roll off as well. Defenses are down on the choke point. This blue team not going to be able to get the opening that they were looking for. Hand of Justice only going to
and
connect
it's
there
very
onto
tight
Derek.
right now, Robin. We are currently as close as they can get at 167 to 168. Blue does have cap control with 35 seconds left to go. We will see if they can take the lead here. But there are a couple of positions where it looks like red is trying to break through.
Yeah,
If you look over on center cap, they are in control, but they don't have the cap itself. They are winning the ZVZ, and they're going to take down Bakix here, who's down to 50 HP. Finally gets a heal. He's going to survive for now.
And the southeast side, the battle is still going on here. The Sun team just holding on, not overextending themselves. And here comes point rotation in favor of the blue team. 20 points off the scoreboard. Mosif looking for that pick there with the Bridal Furies, just applying that pressure on the back end. And nice armor pierce, followed up by the double locust there once again. These locusts are in sync with each other on these teams.
Center cap has been run over, Robin. Blue team is now pushing all the way to 10. They've got Rock and Snow and Noob Slayer on their back foot. Olivis is also running. Bunny team goes down along with a couple other members of the red team. This has been a very good push out of center for the blue team.
Yeah, and I'm quite surprised. I see it happening on my screen. The battle's still ensuing, and that's just on the tip of our screen for Pandas here. I'm surprised they haven't collapsed in. But they don't want to lose control of that center
Robin,
cap.
Western cap is going to go in favor of red here. Unless there is rotation by blue, they're down to 2 defenders against 6 attackers. Okay, 2 more have come in. Loretra Blue and $sign have joined. It's now 4 on 6.
Yeah, I was thinking MSSJ was going to rotate from center over there to help the Northwest cap, but he's going to stay in center. There's 2 members of the red team trying to battle it off there, and Pandas as well. Still trying to break through on this southeast side. The PvP battle is definitely on the southeast side. It is insane back and forth, and a very nice clump here onto the front line. Zerfax going to get shielded. He did get knocked up there. Gandalf applying the pressure, but he's going to find the hills anyway. Offensive locus getting used on the choke point. Pandas getting pummeled by Zerfax. Armor Pierce comes out. He gets the E with the one-handed frost off onto Pandas. The burns are applied. He gets the shield last second there. Great shielding there by the locust player of the Sun team. And an inertia ring comes down as well to stop the return push. And it's going to be a bit of a stabilization. Another point rotation, though, going to come in favor of the blue team here. Another 20-point ticker. And this is turning into... I mean, it's still 8-7 in terms of kills in favor of
you
this
have
blue
8-7?
team.
Okay, I must need to hop on somebody here because I have... Okay, now I do. I have 8-7. I had 6-6 for a while there.
Yeah, it's pretty very, very close at the moment. Derek there popping his Armor of Valor. Panda's going to be doing the same, trying to shut down some of that range DPS. Nice clumpage here for the red team. Are they going to be able to pick anything off? Panda's getting pummeled, but he's going to get the shield once again. The heal's coming out. Going to force him all the way back down the choke point, though. Full reset in the back end for him. One-handed Frosto keeping damage on my ping in place on the choke point. Sun team just... It's such an even matchup on this southeast side.
You got to see
so
what's
good
going
to
on
see.
at mid, Robin. Have you checked out mid?
I have not. Is that on
It's
MSSJ?
been a constant battle. Yeah. Yes, MSSJ is just a constant battle where blue isn't even trying to get kills. They're just trying to stay alive and stay in the area to just disturb these guys and keep them off the point. Finally, Free Reckless goes down, though. This was a 3v5, and MSSJ and I Engage Free Reckless were doing work for a very long time. Now they have to pull off. MSSJ in trouble here. He's got full stacks. Death Incarnate going for the cap. I think he's going to get it here, and MSSJ is going to pay for it with his life. Oh, did somebody just break cap?
Yeah, they broke it just as this last second there. And the southeast side is opened up. And while all this was going on, the
There's
northwest
nobody
cap
here in
fell.
Mhm.
But the rat cap came in clutch and got the
Yep.
rat cap. And now Pandas is just going to town on the northeast side. They get a double kill here. Fatneck's very low. Derek very low as well. Are they going to carry on applying the pressure? They secure southeast cap as well. So blue team holding on to point
Once again, to
rotation,
3
even
caps,
though they
you know,
lost middle, dude.
Yeah, they lost mid. They were able to push on the east side here all the way to North Staircase, which is huge because they've been losing that engagement all day.
Yeah, what a crazy turnaround there. The flips of the caps left, right, and center. The rat play for this blue team coming in clutch with the home cap. I mean, we've saw how they perform with the rat cap and how they use all those invises.
Mhm.
Keeper of Nature giving us a little bit of insight
That was
how it's
awesome,
done.
by the way. Yeah.
Yeah, it's
Center cap goes and home cap is falling. So it's going to be an exchange here for home cap, red team getting it back, center cap going back in favor of blue. And I would not be surprised if we see a fight over on western cap soon. I'm going to go over there and keep an eye on it, as red has pushed all the way down to the staircase and beyond the staircase in some instances. Nobody over at western cap here, though.
Yeah, and it looks like this on the eastern side as well. Pandas and the boys just keeping this group locked in, but it looks like red team's slowly edging out here. They're going to break the choke point. Free James, though, gets armor pierced with the knockup as well. He's going to get healed. He's going to be okay. This red team, though, slowly retreating backwards. Sip getting pummeled as well. But the pressure is getting applied here. Nice Avalonian Hammer engagement, just trying to stop the pressure applied. Permafrost connecting onto Zerfax. He says, screw it, we're going in. He's going to get shielded. He's going to be okay, and it's going to push his team all the way back down onto the choke point that they've been fighting for this whole entire match to break through. And Northwest Cap nearly got taken by the blue team as that was all happening. Securing it still. It's going to be point rotation maybe for this blue team once again. A nice engagement. The counter comes in, but not enough damage output. The pick wasn't there. But point rotation, it's slowly ticking. Gandalf on the corner of my screen trying to stop it. Mosef getting the cap. Is he going to be able to?
Mosef's going to get it. No, big
no,
damage on my ping. Stops it. Great suicide play here. Is it at the correct time here?
It is indeed. And there comes the point
is.
rotation.
1 second left. What a fantastic play by Big Damage on my ping. And he gets out of there and survives as well. I thought that was a suicide play for Cap.
I mean, it would have been worth it either way. And now it's 136 to 65.
4 points.
And
in
if they
favor
got
of
time,
red team. They got plenty of time. They got a full 2 minutes.
30. Yeah, exactly. They're going to be fine. I think so anyway. I mean, we may see a comeback.
They have the points to lose this rotation. And they have been doing really well, but there's a bunch of red deaths over at center. I'm talking 4 deaths over at center. Alivis could be the 5th, and Rock and Snow could be the 6th. I mean, this is a straight massacre at center cap. Zalfriano here is taking cap. He's going to take center. That's going to give them 2 to 3. Stop the bleeding that was going to occur, but there's still those 2 eastern and western caps that need to be fought over. Somebody's got to take those if blue wants to retain control.
It's going to be blue team. They've broken the southeast cap here on Pandas. The push is on. They're going to be collapsing in with the center team that we just saw massacre that group. And now the pressure is getting applied on the northeast cap, northeast choke, shall I say. Pandas lining up for that Avalonian Hammer. There comes the club. Not enough dump, though, unfortunately, but the pressure is still getting applied. There comes the Armor of Valor shutting down that range DPS. And the red team's trying to break through this choke. They're like, screw it. We don't even need a tank to get it going. Free James actually gets picked. Adora Bubbles nearly gets picked as well. But the trade could be coming in onto Pandas. No, he's going to be okay. Drops the Judy boots in down the choke point. And now the pressure is back on. But point rotation, 20 seconds. There.
Well, great play by red, getting control of that cap. It looked like they were going to lose this eastern cap. And then red made a fantastic push. Great deep dive. Stopped the cap, and now it's all in favor of them, and they're going to get some kills here.
Yeah, and they're also going to get point rotation as well. That's the main thing.
Some red go down there. A couple of blue as well. Okay.
Yep.
Internet
trades left, right, and center. There comes the armor pierce onto Pandas, and I'm going to stop. I'm just going to chill here in free roam for the time being, as the push back down the choke
Western
point comes
cap
in.
has gone completely in favor of blue. They're going to kill chicken here. And they're going to take cap on the west. So that's going to go in favor of them. They did lose that rotation. It's now down to 112 to 39. Rotation will be in favor of them in a minute and a half.
I hopped back on Pandas then. I just seen full 8.3 get equipped. Excellent. But he quickly changed that. Back down to 6.3 outstanding. He doesn't want to go all out, it seems. 39 points, 37 points remaining here for this red team, and 110 on the scoreboard for the blue. They are getting kills, though. Gandalf did go down on the choke point. Pandas looking for his engagement opening here. He was just eating his food and making sure all his spells were correct, I believe. Nice knock up there with the Geyser. Duty Boots in. Mosif, though, gets bopped away by the Holy E, I believe that was. Coming in back into meta here. Nice to see. Big E and the boys getting clumped. Not enough dump. Offensive Locust there getting used by the blue team as well. There comes the Armor of Valor pop, shutting down some of that ranged DPS once again. Look at Zerfax, though, just playing so aggressive with that one-handed Frost, just pummeling down onto the front line. See it time and time again. He's probably one of the best offensive Frost players in the game right now, alongside Sorab. Those two boys are insane. But Free James getting picked off once again. He is having a pretty bad day. We keep seeing him fall. Very nice Hand of Justice engagement, though. Adorable's looking to get picked here. Knock up interrupts the Holy E. Nice play there, but Adorable was going to be able to stabilize.
Center cap just went in favor of red here. They've been pushing very hard. They were able to take Western cap and center in the same push. Very big plays over here in the center area against Loretra Blue, Ochiwin, $, and Zilrafrano. Great job by Alavas and Geminex.
That was a disgusting execute there onto Zerfax. As we're hyping him up, the man just gets executed by a Bridal Fury player. And Panda's 141 knows back on the Southeast choke. Red team's already applying the pressure down here to make sure they don't lose control for next point rotation. They're already pushing all the way back. Sip looking very low as well. Panda's doing what he can to try and stop the push here. Geyser comes in onto the back end trying to disrupt those healers. But it's already a full push all the way back down onto choke point. They're not able to secure the Southeast cap for the Sun team, but they're still holding on to that rat cap, I see. Mosif getting caught in Hand of Justice gets
There
executed.
is a rat out here. Okay, there's two rats. Okay, we have free reckless ratting over on the northern cap, and we also have a red rat who I've seen run by twice, but I can't tell you who it was.
Yeah, it's hard to spot the rats. They just scurry on by. And most of the time they're invisible, but Pandas and the boys are already broken the clump on the southeast side. The pressure is getting applied. Very nice engagement. Adorable goes down. Derek looking very low in the front line, gets caught in a Hand of Justice.
Merchant going for the cap.
Arm of Valor. It's going to be a full push. No, Sip was going to overextend himself there, but he didn't want to do it. He knew.
They're going to take that cap before rotation, Robin. There it is right now. This is putting all the pressure on red to secure that rat cap. Stop that. That's the one thing that's in their favor that they can easily go back and get if they can just put a defensive force on this choke, hold it for 30 seconds, have the rest go to center, push off the rat, they'll be good, and they'll take caps in their control. There is no fighting force at north.
It's done.
Is it over? Yeah, oh my God. Yeah, 5 points. It's done. Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
They like you said, they didn't pay attention to their home cap in time. I mean, they could have secured that point rotation if they got somebody just to go and secure a home cap. I hopped into free roam to see if someone was blocking it, but I didn't see anyone there. There was two members of the red team sitting on it, but they just weren't there in time. And unfortunately, I mean, you can be good at your ZVZs. You can be good at your clumps and dumps, but this game mode, it's all down to points and making sure you get those cap rotations in time. And now it's going to be a final 80 seconds here of free pickings, and Zerfax was the final member to go down, and it's going to be GG here. And Sun, once again, taking home the victory in this level 6, 20 versus 20.
Yep, it was 34-27. They did pull away a little bit in the kills, but they really won this with the cap game.
Yeah, phenomenal play. I mean, it's great to see these two Titans going up against each other. We saw it last time, and it was a great matchup. Last time we had two level 6s running. Only, unfortunately, this time around we only had the one. But still, Bokix coming in with 10 kills on the Bloodletter for the Sun team, MVP in terms of kills for the whole entire match. Geminex coming in with 7 on the counter team for the red team, with the Bloodletter again using the Eye of Secrets over the Facebreaker there. Interesting. I haven't really seen that on a Bloodletter before. Okay. So people were experimenting with different builds, it seems. But yeah, what a great matchup.
Yeah,
these boys are enjoying the loot.
I'm enjoying watching these two teams fight each other. I would like to see more teams compete at the high levels. You know, if we can have these guys compete the whole season long, at least we have a 1 and 2
Yeah, it's some great content. I see you just pulling a raffle as well.
Yeah, that is some great content. We have On the Tanks and Javron 7. Javron 7. You've won the raffle. On the Tanks, you've won the raffle. You guys need to do part 2 of the raffle. Whisper me to claim your prize, and then you're all Gucci.
There you go. But that's not it from us. If you're just joining us and wondering what's up next, in about 30 minutes from now, we'll be coming in with the war report for all that ZVZ action in the Outlands as we go from instant ZVZ Titans battling out against each other to the Outlands, where the war continues between Fear, Homeless Crew, AAA versus PoE, Squad, Former, and the rest. It's and I can't forget Monkey and Surf in there as well. It's an all-out server war once again, and it's going to be some juicy ZVZ action. Then after that, we're back in with more 20 versus 20s as we have level 4 and 5s to cover there. And then after that, Blue Pack's joining us because we have level 5, 6, and 7s for the 5v5 coverage. So a jam-packed show here, a couple hours worth of entertainment, and more chances for you to win gold codes throughout. So stick around, and we'll be back shortly with the war report.
Sounds good. We'll be back soon. The winners again were Javron and On the Tanks. On the Tanks has already claimed his prize. And there is Javron 7. You have claimed your prize. Congratulations to all the big winners today, including Sun, the winner of the big level 6 20v20. We are out. We will be back shortly with CVZ content. See you then. We're out. Bye.